against the weed. I'm hoping to get it to turn out into the main body of the... I don't think this is a big fish. Well, I said that about the last one, didn't I? So it's behaving now, it's moving back into the main part. I just didn't want it to kite on me because I've got, once again, it's the middle rod that's screamed off. And I don't like it when they kite on me into another line. Ooh. Come on, baby, just behave. We're not going to hurt you. Oof. This fish is coming up in the water all the time. I don't think it's a big fish. Looking at that. No, it's not a big one. But it's a carp. And they all deserve respect. He's wanting to come and pay us a visit. And he's been very accommodating of our media work, which is all you can expect. No, he's only a little one. That's not the point. We want him on the bank. We want to have a look at him. Right, look at that glistening in the autumn sun. Well, this chap interrupted our transmission earlier on. Oh, daisy. And there he is. What a beautiful autumn gold common. Mid-20, but size is immaterial when they look like this. Carp fishing, can't beat it. Get out, get it done, and use Nutrabaits. I want to talk about bespoke hook baits. I've been known for it for many years, about tinkering about and doing coatings and various things. But what have we got in the Nutrabait range which I think can give you an extra fish, particularly as we go from the warm water temperatures of the summer into the cooler temperatures of autumn and then into the cold temperatures of winter? Well, here's a nice little wrinkle. Our corky wafters are great for putting an additional coating around, and this is primarily just a hookbait principle. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the liquid booster, dedicated trigger ice, because these are the dedicated corky wafters, and I'm going to add some liver powder. Now the addition of the liquid to the wafter with the with the powder on top that makes it like a paste coating, you've guessed it, is it's going to change it to a bottom bait. So it's not going to be something that wafts down slowly. Because of that distinctive coating of paste around it, it's going to be a bottom bait principle. But let's have a look and see what we would do. So the first thing I would do is I would take the amount of hook baits that are in the tub, I would halve them so you've got enough room for the powder to move about, the liver powder and the liquid. Now then, let's get some liquid in there. As I've said, it's a trigger ice liquid booster. I need to give it a good shake, make sure that we've got it evenly distributed with all its goodness all over the mix. Like most liquids that have got various ingredients, if you let it stand for too long, you can get separation. So we'll put a teaspoon in. So I'll put a teaspoon of the booster in. Put that there, and let's just put the lid on. Oop, there we go. It's magic. There we go. Just give it a quick shake around. Get the top off. And there we can see we've got a nice glaze on top of the corky wafters, which is ready for the powder. Now let me explain a little bit about the powder that I use. I use the liver powder. The reason why I use the liver powder going into the cold weather conditions are primarily because its attraction is vitamin based, not amino acid based. And the one thing about vitamins is that their effectiveness doesn't weaken
as the temperature drops. So the effectiveness of liver is the vitamin B12. It's got biotin as well, which is a great digestive system complex for the carp. And I like it primarily because it works all year round. So what I would do is we'll put, crikey, it's quite lumpy. We need to break it down a little bit, because what you don't want the lumps in there. You want to make sure that you've got the powder in there. So break down all the lumps and get some, there we go, get some powder in there. So I'd put a heaped teaspoon in there. Let's put our spoon back there, put our lid on it. And again, without repeating myself, it's a hook bait principle. And one of the things about this, I've done it for many, many years, is that if I was to cast these baits out now, you've guessed it, it wouldn't last very long before it dissipated in the water column. But what you've got is, if you leave it 48 to 72 hours, they will start to take on the ingredients. Now look at them. Aren't they delightful? And it's a bespoke hook bait pattern. You can use our green missile, spirulina, even robin red. The most important thing that you've got to understand is you're taking corky wafters and you're changing them into bottom baits. And those astute people out there would recommend that the cork, because it gives it a rough edge, helps it to adhere the liquid and the paste. Give them a go.